I'm Frank Mulcahy. I have been a parishioner at St. Thomas Aquinas for over 40 years. I have been employed as Executive Director of the Georgia Catholic Conference since the year 2000. The Georgia Catholic Conference really is composed of the bishops in office in Georgia. That would be, of course, Archbishop Hartmeyer, our two auxiliary bishops, Bishop Konzen and Bishop Schlesinger, and the Bishop of Savannah, Bishop Stephen Parks. And my job, representing them, is to coordinate any statements they want to make on public policy, and also to come here to the legislature. And we are sitting today in the state capitol. My job is to come here, talk to legislators, and explain to them where we stand on various issues that are related to Catholic teaching and principally related to the common good. The basic principles of Catholic social teaching start with the dignity of each and every human being, coming from the beginning of the Scriptures, where God made human beings in His own image and likeness. Once we accept that as the basis, everything else flows. There's going to be a new administration with a different philosophy. We're going to have 2 new United States senators. We have 4 new representatives. So part of what I do is get to know them, get to know what is important to them. And there is no one party which represents Catholic teaching. We don't support one candidate or another. We stick to the issues. And the issues, as I said, come from Catholic social teaching. One of the issues that is probably changing in Washington, we know, is the life issue, particularly the beginning of life, the abortion issue. We're not going to stop talking about that issue. We're not going to stop advocating for it. And there are things that will get done in our favor. Other issues that the Democrats may be more amenable to will be improvement in immigration law. They are a little more interested in some social justice issues. Funding is always an important issue, and quite frankly, we have been represented both by Republicans and Democrats over the last number of years in areas of Catholic relief services, getting funding overseas. Whatever people may say, most legislators understand the importance of not only being able to help our brothers and sisters around the world, but also the good public policy of having stable governments throughout the world. And a good, sustainable economy is important for all of them. For the average person who would like to be involved in public policy, the first thing to do is to educate yourself, to be aware of Catholic social teaching, and at the same time, pay attention to the issues of the day. What we try to do in a Catholic conference is to do exactly that. See what the issues are, see how these issues might develop through the lens of Catholic teaching. And then you would be surprised how easy it is to be in touch with your own legislator. You can go to the Catholic Conference website, and there's a little tool there that will help you identify who your senator and representatives are. Go to them. Now, in the past, I would have said, try to set up a meeting with them in their local office, which is near where you live, or come to the Capitol. During this time of the pandemic, a lot of that is restricted. But emails are read, and I suggest you send emails. You can make phone calls. You could even set up a Zoom call. It has an impact. You would be surprised how few people really go to the effort to talk to their legislators and explain their issues. With all the strange things that have been going on in the last few months, I think our faith is what sustains us. Without our faith, we trust in human institutions, which are not all that satisfactory sometimes. Our goal is to take our faith into the public square and to improve those public institutions. And I think the people of St. Thomas Aquinas are a very good example of taking their religious beliefs and putting them into action through our educational programs, through St. Vincent de Paul, through Habitat for Humanity, through various projects that we do. That, I think, has been a hallmark of St. Thomas Aquinas.
A song of you, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on.